Good morning. Welcome to the Palms of Destin podcast.
Hello, everybody.
You are joined by me, Adrian Thompson, and the wonderful Wonder Boy.
Landon Sipes.
All right.
So, hey, man, how's your day going?
My day has been fantastic. How's your day been?
It's been great. I saw a lot of the great things that Destin has to offer today. I was out and about today, ran across a couple of things that were just pretty cool.
This weather's been perfect. The rain's out of the way. It's gone. It came. It went. Now we're in the summer season. Tourism is full blown. And it's just beautiful that we are located in the heart of Destin.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's so nice, especially since I live here on property, that I'm in the heart of Destin. Everything is about the same distance away from each other. I mean, I'm traveling 10 minutes to go eat, 10 minutes to go to the hospital, 10 minutes to, everything is just within my reach.
And you can literally walk right to the beach.
I can walk to the beach.
Man, that's incredible.
Not even 7 minutes, maybe 7 minutes with traffic.
Is that a walk or is that like a jog? 7 minutes of your jogging?
A jog is 5 minutes to the beach.
5 minutes.
From where we're sitting right now? Oh, yeah, 5 minutes. I can make that easy.
All right, bet. So some of the cool things that are happening in this area is you got a Dick's Sporting Goods going right next door. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I mean, Dick's Sporting Goods is an amazing business. And, it's not the Walmarts of sporting goods and everything like that. It is the Target of it. And when it goes up in places, you really know that place is going to start building up quick.
Well, you got some cool things right next to you, right? You have Urban Air, which is like a trampoline park.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just next door.
So families can come stay because here at the Palms, it's a resort-type community. So people can come on vacation. They can go there. They can go to the beach. Now you have a Dick's Sporting Goods. So if somebody wants to grab, a fishing rod, or say you came for the baseball tournament and little Timmy left his glove, at home, you can go get a decent baseball glove for a reasonable price.
Oh, absolutely. And they always do a good job over there.
That's fantastic. So, a couple things that I want to talk about. I want to give a big shout out to the staff at the Palms, right?
Yep.
Because there was a tornado that happened a couple weeks ago, brought a whole bunch of glass down into the pool. It could have been a really disastrous occurrence, but the staff, maintenance, security, the director of operations really came together and all pitched in a hand to help recover the property. And it actually, the pool got open relatively quickly. The director of operations himself was in the pool grabbing glass out. So that was, to me, something that really stood out as, wow, this community doesn't just do its day-to-day operations. It really comes together and really puts forth the effort to show that it's a team and it's a community.
Oh, yeah, no, and there's no better telling than what happened during those tornadoes. I mean, even our landscapers were out there doing their jobs, dodging chairs, flying from the wind, and then all came together, and you wouldn't have even known that a storm blew through here.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That says a lot for the staff on property and those that put together that staff. Another kudos to that amazing staff is, so there's this cool story where there were not grills on property for a long period of time. So wasn't it like 17 years?
Yep, for the last 17 years, we haven't had any grills on property. You couldn't grill on the balcony, which you still can't do. Don't grill on your balcony. I'll come knocking. But nobody had any grills. Everything was oven cooked and everything like that. But luckily now, we just got our new grills put in place. And when I tell you I am happy about it, I am so happy. Like, I come from Southeast Texas, barbecue's in my blood, and I'm so happy that I can go back to my roots and get some of my culture back in here.
Right. So from some of the cool things about that were there were no grills on property. The maintenance team and the homeowners association, they got the grills up and running. They threw a grand grill opening, invited homeowners and all the guests. You had Compass Resorts contribute, you had the maintenance team, you had the landscapers, you had the restaurant contribute. You had all these volunteers put together this amazing event and fed a bunch of people on property. People were excited about it, and it was really a testament to how quickly things can move once the approval is there. And it was really exciting to see the girls go in. It actually is a beautiful feature on property. It adds so much because it's right there next to the tennis courts, the basketball courts. There's a kids' playground, so it's really family oriented, and it's a really nice asset to property.
Oh, and it always will be, especially with the trees we got planted over there. Everything's going to be nice and shaded, so you won't be too hot, you won't get too cold, and it'll just be a fun time for everybody.
That's super nice. So, moving right along, a couple weeks ago, well, maybe a month ago, I was driving. I came off the bridge, the toll bridge, and I'm driving past the Destin Commons, and I see this tent. And I have no idea what this tent is all about. And as time goes by, some advertisements come about it. So there's this magic show located in the old gravel parking lot at the Destin Commons.
Oh, yeah. It's just parked right out there on the northeastern side of the property, just off of 98 there. Really easy to get to. I was actually able to attend that with my buddy E tonight. And when I tell you, man, they did some magic. They did some magic. I had my I had my mind blown on multiple occasions, and it was all around a fun night. They're very family oriented, but they still give you enough jokes as an adult to keep entertained.
So it wasn't super scary.
I don't know. I was pretty scared at some points. I didn't know where my money went.
But you gave a little laugh, Jay.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, as long as everybody enjoyed it, that's really what matters. So, is there anything like any spoilers you can kind of throw out there about the whole magic show?
Well, I can tell you, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there was this one segment with the magician Pablo there where he invented a teleporter, and it was very mind-blowing. I didn't know how he
invented
was doing
it, like right there, like pulled it out of a hat, or come on, you got to give me a couple more details.
He Steve Jobs did, right? So he was like, "Make this for me," and then they made it for him. And then so he created the idea,
right there on the spot,
in the tent. Oh yeah, it was like instant. Like the teleporter just teleported to him.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So, a couple other things. I want to talk about. So in April, the last day of April, or a couple days before April ended, right, going into May, Emerald Coast Exotic Cars threw this car show at the Palms of Destin. It was on the third floor of the parking garage on the deck. It was crazy. There were about 1,500 people there. There were more supercars in one spot than I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And it was a really amazing event.
Oh, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the crowd out there was amazing. The cars out there were even better. Some of these cars I didn't even know existed, and now I'm obsessed with them.
It's pretty cool, though, because true story. So the director of operations, I come into work, and he's like, man, I'm just excited about this one car. And I was like, what is it? And he's like, a Repzani. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. So I looked it up, and it looked picture-worthy. It was amazing, right? But then I'm thinking it's about the size of a Jeep or a Bronco. And I remember standing on the deck of the parking garage, looking down at this thing, drive in. And it was huge, but it was so cool. And it was just cool because, most of these cars you can only see on social media. But to see them in person, a whole new feel. It's a game changer.
Oh, an absolute game changer. I mean, you go from looking at these cars that you've only seen as a kid in those little Hot Wheel packages to in front of you. It's a beast of a machine, and it just looks and sounds beautiful. And that goes for every single car out there that day. They even had some ancient cars out there that sounded better than
Ancient cars out there?
ancient
You
cars.
talking,
I'm talking like, I want to say 50s, 40s time period
ancient.
cars.
So I just want all of our listeners to know, if you were around in the 50s, don't be too upset. They're not that ancient. Maybe just a little
The
ancient.
classics.
We didn't have a horse and buggy
I
out
meant
there,
to say
though.
classics.
Yeah, classic. That's I think classic is a better word than old or ancient. I mean, we didn't see a horse and buggy out there.
No, unluckily, I would have loved to seen a 50 horsepower buggy.
50 horsepower buggy. That'd be a fast buggy. That's a lot of horses.
That's a lot of horses.
A lot of horses, Tim. That's a lot of horses.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to add the effects.
I know. I saw you reaching for it. I knew it was coming.
My jokes might fall flat from time to time. But anyways, moving right along. So give a big shout out to Emerald Coast Exotic Cars for throwing that event. I have a feeling it's going to be an annual event here at the Palms. So moving into some more like current events. Summer's here. It's here to stay. Tourism's going on. The 3 lanes of traffic just got completed for the most part. I want to say there's a little congestion towards the outlet malls. We have a shuttle here on property that's really cool. It actually will take you by request to not only the Silver Shell Spa, but also to the Destin Commons, which is pretty cool because now people can come here on vacation and they can really just turn off. They can turn off their brains. Everything's taken care of for them. And it's a really kind of an exciting endeavor.
It is a vacation.
It is.
I can say that I live and work here, and it's a vacation to do both of those things.
It's really exciting. I mean, the Palms has really raised the bar at, a place you can go, take a vacation. There are homeowners on property renting out their properties. There are people that live here. So you really get a full community. And, we're starting to get into that season where there's activity. There's things to do. There's information on where you can get things done. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, and I just want to reiterate the teamwork that has been going on property has been absolutely tremendous, and I couldn't be more proud of my team in security, maintenance, landscaping, valet, bellhop, everybody. Everybody really chipped in these last months especially, and we really we've seen this place grow tremendously, and it's only going up from here.
I think there's some exciting things coming to the Palms too. And just being in the heart of Destin, I mean, we're literally located in the center of Destin. So really, I mean, especially coming from your point of view, right? You're like close to everything.
Oh, I'm close to everything, everyone, and everybody. I mean, 7 minutes from the beach, 10 minutes from food, 10 minutes from the Harbor Walk. Harbor Walk's beautiful. They even host fireworks there.
Oh, really? Is this a regular thing? Like, how often do they host the fireworks?
I know it's weekly.
Okay.
Over these last summers, their hours do change, but I think for now at least, it's going to be Thursdays at around 9 p.m. at the Harbor Walk. I mean, you can hear them 2-3 miles away. I mean, these are tremendous fireworks. I was at the Commons on the other side of Destin, and I heard those fireworks going off tonight.
So here's a question for you. If I was on the top floor of the Palms and I looked out towards the harbor, do you think I could see the fireworks in the sky?
If you were lucky enough to be on the west side of the building, and you would definitely see them. I would say probably 5th floor and up, you'd be able to see those fireworks going off.
What if I was lazy and I didn't want to go up 5 floors, and I took a beach chair and I put it on the deck of the parking garage? Could I see the fireworks?
On the north end of the parking garage, absolutely.
Really, you think so?
I think so. There might be enough tree clearance because they're going high. Yeah. They brighten up the sky, especially at night.
I mean, it's a good distance, but I don't even think it's that far. I think it's like maybe 5 miles away.
It's 1.2 miles away from here.
Really? That's it?
Oh yeah, 20 miles is so like people don't. This is a small place. It's just the roads get a little windy sometimes.
Wow, man. I would have never thought that it was that close.
Yeah, this tourist traffic really keeps you grounded sometimes.
Hey, well, you know what? I stopped by Chick-fil-A this evening and the line was like crazy. And I talked to the lady there. I was like, man, you guys are packed all the time. And she was like, I can't wait till the new one is built. And I was like, wait, what?
Wait, you're telling me there's gonna be a new Chick-fil-A?
There's a new Chick-fil-A. It's going a couple spots down. There's like an old shopping center, but they're actually going to build it so it can handle the influx of traffic because the drive-through line is literally 298.
I don't even think the Chick-fil-A here even has a parking lot anymore. I'm pretty sure it's just a drive-through lane.
Yeah, I know, right? I pulled up. I was like, I'm hungry. And then I see all these cars stopped, and I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck in traffic. And I realized I wasn't stuck in traffic. I was literally in the drive-through line.
Oh, and can I tell you those cows on the billboards are putting in that work to advertise Chick-fil-A.
Absolutely. But if you don't care about the cows, McGuire's literally has the best
steaks.
hamburgers.
Well,
Steaks.
hamburgers.
Steaks, man. I'm going there for a hamburger. Are you serious?
Oh, they're
They're like
hamburgers,
13
especially their
hamburgers
horseshoe
to choose up?
hamburgers.
What? What's on the horseshoe hamburger?
Well, you can customize it. It can be anything. They got so many toppings. You add chili, lettuce, your normal stuff.
That's exciting.
Mustard, anything you want on it. They even do some more Irish kind of stuff, pickled bell peppers and things of that nature. It's a really cool place, and they have this soup, and it's an 18-cent soup if you order it as a side.
Man, we're going to make people hungry, but I will tell you this.
I'm getting hungry now.
Right? Coming into work is my favorite thing. So, back in the day, I used to wake up, I used to make my own coffee, and then Starbucks, right? Starbucks was there, and it was like, I don't want to make my own coffee. And you go to Starbucks, and you can get creative with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that I like to do is find the best places to go get some coffee.
Well,
right?
imagine that, right? You want the best place to get coffee, and you don't want it to be far.
Right? And
That's
I walk into work, and we have a coffee house. And let me just tell you, the incredible job that Lay has done in the coffee house at the Palms. I mean, I don't even go to Starbucks anymore. Like, legitimately, I don't even go to Starbucks.
Why do that when you can have a barista make your drink in front of you with quality products?
I know, and it's great too. Like, I'm one of those that I was like, I'm not gonna do the almond milk. I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm not gonna do the oat milk. And one day, Lay came up to me and she was like, "Hey, try this." And she puts this coffee in my hand, and it literally jumpstarts my morning. It was the best coffee I had ever. And I was like, wow, that is an extremely good cup of coffee. And, I find that it's my place to jumpstart my morning, but it's also a place to give me that extra boost going into my afternoon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And along with Lay making the coffee house taste amazing, but also the taste of the decorations are amazing in there. They went from a tiny shack in the side of the wall to, a quarter of the entire restaurant dedicated to them and the amazing coffee that they put forward.
It's definitely one of the best hidden gems in the area, and it's located under our nose here at the Palms of Destin.
Open until 10 p.m. too, which is amazing for my night
Which
shifts.
is cool too, because it's funny because I go in there the other night and they got a DJ playing and it's really cool on the inside, and I get offered a cocktail from the coffee house. And I was like, wait, you guys make cocktails too? And they were like, we absolutely do. Just imagine, your coffee's great, the breakfast food is great, the lunch food is great. They have like wraps and a chicken salad sandwich that's fantastic. It's out of this world, right? And then I get a cocktail from them, and it is the best thing I've had in the area. And it's like, where have you been all my life?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It makes you not want to leave property. I mean, it's an all-in-one location.
So it's a funny story. So I have some friends from Tennessee, and Stephanie and Devin came down, and longtime friends of mine, and they didn't even know I worked here, right? They come down and they call me up and they're like, "Hey, we're staying at this place called the Palms." I was like, "Are you kidding? This is where I work." And I was like, "What made you choose there?" And Stephanie says to me, "Well, I was looking at things and I wanted something that if I didn't want to leave, I didn't have to." And they spent a week here. They stayed by the pool. They went to the beach. They really enjoyed everything we had to offer. Devin, he's a gym guy. He's a corrections officer up in Tennessee. He spent, a lot of time in the gym here, and he said, you really offer something pretty incredible. And to hear that from somebody that didn't even know I worked here, that was just honestly coming to stay here on vacation,
A non-biased.
it was a legitimate non-biased opinion, because they would have told me. They would have been like, "Hey," but to know that they came and enjoyed themselves and they never even had to leave, like, that's pretty incredible. And it's nice knowing, here I am coming into work and people love being a part of this.
Oh yeah, and even with the staying here thing, I mean, we have so many events going on all the time. I mean, you're not going to be off property. You're going to be wanting to see what's going on when we have our comedy shows. We were doing that a lot last year. We have, like you said, the car show. Hopefully that's going to be annual. Our free hamburgers and hot dogs. Maybe we can get that going again. It's really exciting to see all these events going on and people really enjoying them.
I would like to see something, towards Memorial Day. Like, our area is heavy. We have 2 military bases real close by, and we're just heavy with veterans and military personnel. And I would like to see something maybe geared towards the military and the veterans, maybe on like Veterans Day or Memorial Day, just utilizing our property to show people like, hey, we are in the heart of Destin and we are here for our community. And that means the local area around us.
Absolutely, and we will always support our troops. I know we have a few living here on property, and we thank them every day. Just a great community with great people and even greater things to do. So it's just somewhere you can come by and absolutely, totally relax.
And it's really awesome to see how far this area has come. For a long time, I would like to say that even though the Palms was in the heart of Destin, it had gotten forgotten about. And to see that in the past couple years, not only is it on the forefront of one of the fastest growing communities in the area, but to see the growth and the excitement and the buzz that it's actually putting out into Destin, where people are asking about it all the time, asking what's new, what's exciting, what's going on. So I'm really excited to be part of this. So with that being said, we got any final thoughts, Landon?
I mean, I can just say that the growth here will be exponential and rising. You will not see this place go down anytime soon.
All right, man.
Stay up.
Well, I am so glad to be part of your community. And you have Adrian and Wonder Boy signing out. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in to the Palms of Destin podcast. We are so glad to be bringing this to you in conjunction with our newsletter. We want to give a big shout out to our staff and everybody on property who's really contributed to making this happen. And thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You as well.